Question number 9. Show that each relation where x வந்து 0 லேந்து 12 வரைக்கும் போகுது given by r is a multiple of 4. Okay, இப்போ multiple of 4 தான் நம்மளோட condition. X ஓட value travels from 0 to 12. Okay, so இப்போ first question multiple of 4 அப்படின்னா for reflexive relation you have a comma a belongs to r, which means a minus a ஓட absolute value is going to be 0 is a multiple of 4, correct? 4 into 0 is going to be 0. So definitely 0 is a multiple of 4. So this is going to be a reflexive relation. இப்போ symmetric na enna agum? You have a comma b belongs to r. So you have a minus b is going to be multiple of 4. If you have b comma a belongs to r, also have b minus a, which is also going to be a multiple of 4. Correct? இந்த இடத்துல நம்ம minus எடுக்கலாம் simple. Minus of a minus b, which is going to be minus of a minus b mod விட்டு வெளியில வந்ததுனா it is going to be simply a minus b. Minus உள்ள multiply பண்ணா you have b minus a. Remember this minus is outside the absolute value. அதனால absolute value ல வெளியில எடுத்துட்டு then you are applying the minus sign. புரிஞ்சுதா? Clear? So this is going to be a symmetric relation. இப்போ transitive check பண்ணுவோமா? So you have a comma b belongs to r and b comma c belongs to r. So you know that a minus b is going to be a multiple of 4 and b minus c is going to be a multiple of 4. So when you add a minus b plus b minus c is going to be a multiple of 4, which means a minus c is a multiple of 4. உங்களுக்கு டவுட்டா இருக்குன்னா எக்ஸாம்பிள் வச்சு பார்க்கலாமா? So you have 4, இப்போ a comma b க்கு ஒரு வேல்யூ எடுத்துக்கலாம். So you have இப்போ for example 8 comma 2 னு எடுத்துக்கலாமா? 8 comma 4 னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். Okay, so 8 comma 4 இந்த இடத்துல வேல்யூ என்ன? x க்கு 0 லேந்து 12 வரைக்கும் போகுது. So you can take 8 comma 4 belongs to r, which means 8 minus 4 is a multiple of 4. First multiple of 4 னு ஒரு கண்டிஷனை எடுக்கணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் தானே satisfy ஆகும். So you have 4 is a multiple of 4. இப்போ 4 comma 8 னா அர்த்தம் you have 4 minus 8 is also going to be a multiple, sorry 4 comma 8 கிடையாது. இந்த இடத்துல you can take a different number but the b value has to be same. So you can take 4 comma 12, which means 4 minus 12, which is going to be minus 8, which is going to be 8 is a multiple of 4. இப்போ நம்ம எந்த ரெண்டு நம்பரை செக் பண்ணணும்? You have to check for 8 and 12. So when you check for 8 and 12, you have 8 minus 12, which is going to be minus 4, which is again going to be 4, is also a multiple of 4. So this relation is going to be transitive. So reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay, so this is an equivalence relation. Examiner என்ன எழுதுனா happy ஆவாங்க? If this is an equivalence relation. Final answer எப்படி எழுதணும்? Since it's reflexive, symmetric and transitive, it's equivalent. Okay. Question number 9 second subsection. You have a equals b. So this is also very easy. Reflexive na a comma a belongs to r, which means a equals a. So this is going to be a reflexive relation. இப்போ symmetric na என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have a comma b belongs to r, which means a equals b னு சொல்றோம். இப்போ அதே மாதிரி if b comma a belongs to r, you have b equals a. So this is also true, which means this is going to be a symmetric relation. இப்போ transitive na என்ன? You have a comma b belongs to r அப்படினா என்ன? a equals b. And you have b comma c belongs to r, which means you have b equals c. அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? From these two you can say that a equals c. From this you can say that a comma c belongs to r. So this is also going to be transitive. So you have reflexive, symmetric and transitive, and hence it's an equivalence relation. Okay, please copy. For question number 10, give an example of a relation which is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? சிம்பிளா ஒரே ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுக்கலாம். So reflexive அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? relation r is going to be you have 1 comma 2 2 comma 1. So இது என்னது? symmetric மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு. reflexive na என்ன? you should have 1 comma 1, அது இல்ல. transitive na என்ன அர்த்தம்? if you have 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 3, you should have 1 comma 3. இதுவும் நம்ம ரிலேஷன்ல இல்ல. So this is the most simplest example that you can think of. Okay, so relation 1 comma 2 2 comma 1. So this is going to be symmetric but not reflexive and not transitive. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ இதே மாதிரி second subsection, think of the most easiest example. 1 2 3 வச்சு numbers and examples போட்டா போதும். Okay, இப்போ transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric அப்படினா என்ன அர்த்தம்? neither reflexive னா இந்த மாதிரி ரிப்பீட் ஆக கூடாது, 1 1 ரிப்பீட் ஆக கூடாது. symmetric னா என்ன? 1 2 2 1 அந்த மாதிரி உல்டாவா ஆக கூடாது. அப்ப நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? relation is simply going to be 1 comma 2 2 comma 3 1 comma 3. அவ்வளவுதான். This is the most simplest relation. So this is transitive. 1, 2 இருக்கு, 2, 3 இருக்கு, which means 1, 3 is also there in the relation. புரிஞ்சுதா? இப்போ transitive முடிஞ்சுது. Third subsection, reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. இதுவும் ரொம்ப சிம்பிளா போட்டுடலாம். So you have R equals 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. அவ்வளவுதான். Symmetricனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have, reflexivனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? 1, 1, 2, 2. இது ரெண்டுமே இருக்கு. Symmetricனா என்ன? You have 1, 2, 2, 1. அவ்வளவுதான். So it is going to be reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. ஏன் transitive கிடையாது? இந்த இடத்துல 1, 2 இருக்கு. 2, 3 இருக்கா? இல்ல. So you can't prove anything. Okay? Now fourth subsection, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So reflexive இருக்கணும், transitive இருக்கணும், symmetric. So அந்த உல்டா மட்டும் கிடையாது. So how can you write? If it's reflexive, you have 1, 1, then you have 2, 2. Transitive னு சொல்றான். So let's include a third number. எப்பவுமே transitivity நம்ம என்ன பார்ப்போம்? A, B, B, C. So you have A, B and C. 3 இருக்கு இல்லையா? So try to include 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Reflexive முடிஞ்சுது. இப்போ transitive என்ன பண்ணலாம்? You have 1, 2, you have 2, 3 and you have 1, 3. இங்க 1, 2 இருக்கு. But do you have 2, 1? You don't have 2, 1. So this is not going to be symmetric. Okay? அவ்வளவுதான். Simple relation. Close the relation. Now fifth subsection, it has to be symmetric and transitive but not reflexive. இப்போ reflexivity மட்டும் விட்டுட்டு மத்ததெல்லாம் எழுத வேண்டியதான். So relation transitive na take 3 numbers. So you have 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. Okay? First transitivity எழுதிட்டா, then symmetric நம்ம என்னென்னலாம் உல்டாவோ அதெல்லாம் எழுதிடலாம். So இப்போ 1, 2 இருக்கு, so you can write 2, 1. Then 2, 3 இருக்கு, you can write 3, 2. Then 1, 3 இருக்கு, you can write 3, 1. So this is the simplest relation. So இப்போ symmetric na என்ன? 1, 2, 2, 1. 2, 3, 3, 2. 1, 3, 3, 1. இப்போ transitive na என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have 1, 2, 2, 3, so 1, 3 இருக்கு. You have 3, 2, 2, 1, so you have 3, 1. புரிஞ்சுதா? அவ்வளவுதான். So ரெண்டுமே it satisfies symmetric and transitive nature but it's not reflexive. Reflexive na என்ன? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 அதெல்லாம் இல்ல. Okay? The most simplest way of writing. இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸாம்ல கேட்டா ஈஸியா போட்டுருங்க. Okay. Question number 11. Show that the relation R in the set of A of points in a plane given by PQ, the distance of point P from the origin. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? இப்போ இங்க origin இருக்கு. Originல இருந்து point P and point Q. So it is given that OP equals OQ. Correct? Distance of point P from the origin is the same as the distance of point Q from the origin is an equivalence relation. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? So இப்போ reflexive அப்படின்னா when you take OP, OP belongs to the relation which means distance OP. இல்லையா? We are talking about the distance. So distance OP equals distance OP. So this is going to be true. It means it is going to be reflexive. இப்போ symmetricனா என்ன அர்த்தம்? You have OP, OQ. ரெண்டு distance இருக்கு. This belongs to R. So you have distance of OP equals distance of OQ. So from this you can say that distance of OQ is going to be distance of OP, which means OQ, OP belongs to the relation. So it is going to be symmetric. Correct? இப்போ அதே மாதிரி transitive எப்படி எழுதலாம்? You can take another point. இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு S எடுத்துக்கலாம். PQ, S எடுத்துக்கலாம். So you have OP, OQ belongs to R and OQ, OS belongs to R. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? Distance of OP equals distance of OQ. இப்போ இது 5 units na இதுவும் 5 units. Similarly, distance of OQ is going to be distance of OS. இது 5 units na இதுவும் 5 units. So from these two, you can conclude that distance OP equals distance OS. Correct? Distance OP is going to be distance from O to S, which means OP, OS also belongs to the relation, which means it's transitive and hence it is an equivalence relation. Okay? Please copy. Now question number 12. இந்த இடத்துல relation between T1, T2, T1 and T2 are similar triangles. So இந்த இடத்துல concept என்ன? T1 is similar to T2. We are talking about similar triangle concept. இது equivalence relation ஆன்னு கேட்குறான். So இப்போ reflexive அப்படின்னா triangle 1, triangle 1 belongs to the relation which means triangle 1 is similar to triangle 1, which is true. இப்போ symmetric na என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to the relation. அது first எழுதிக்கணும். Which means triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2. இதிலேருந்து நம்ம என்ன எழுதலாம்? Triangle 2 is similar to triangle 1, which means triangle 2, triangle 1 belongs to the relation. Okay, so this is also symmetric. இப்போ transitive na என்ன அர்த்தம்? Triangle 1, triangle 2 belongs to the relation, which means triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2. அதே மாதிரி you also know that triangle 2 comma triangle 3 belongs to the relation, which means triangle 2 is similar to triangle 3. இப்போ இது ரெண்டுத்துலேருந்து என்ன conclude பண்ணலாம்? You have triangle 1 similar to triangle 3, which means triangle 1 comma triangle 3 belongs to the relation. So this is also going to be transitive, which means we are talking about an equivalence relation. Okay, இன்னும் question முடியல. They have given some numbers. What numbers? Consider the three right angle triangle, T1 with sides 3, 4, 5. இப்போ T1 கொடுத்திருக்கான் with sides 3, 4, 5. Then triangle 2 with sides 5, 12, 13. Triangle 2 with sides 5, 12, 13. And triangle 3 with sides 6, 8, 10. Triangle 3 with sides 6, 8, 10. Which triangles among these two are related? These three are related. In the மூணுத்துல related na enna artham? When you are talking about similar triangles, the ratio of the length has to be equal. Correct? இப்போ triangle 1 and triangle 2 எடுத்தா, what do you have? You have side 3 by 5 equals 4 by 12 equals 5 by 13. But are they equal? They are not equal, which means triangle 1 and triangle 2 are not related. Okay, இது வந்து தனி example. Okay, this is not related to this. They have given values separately. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி triangle 2 and triangle 3 க்கு பார்த்தா என்ன கிடைக்கும்? You have 5 by 6 equals 12 by 8 equals 13 by 10. So these are also not equal, which means triangle 2 is not similar to triangle 3. இப்போ இதே triangle 1 and triangle 3 பார்த்தா என்ன தெரியுது? You have 3 by 6 equals 4 by 8 equals 5 by 10. இது எல்லாத்தோட ratio என்ன? You have 1 by 2 equals 1 by 2 equals 1 by 2, which means triangle 1 is similar to triangle 3. புரிஞ்சுதா? similar triangles na enna? இப்போ குட்டியா ஒரு triangle இருக்கு, பெருசா ஒரு triangle இருக்கு. So this side and this side are proportional. This by this are proportional. This by this ratio is going to be proportional. So triangle 1 is similar to triangle 3. புரிஞ்சுதா? Please copy. Question number 13. Show that the relation where polygons P1 and P2 have the same number of sides. Polygon na enna? இப்போ for example, triangle is a 3-sided polygon. அதே மாதிரி quadrilateral is going to be a 4-sided polygon. இப்போ pentagon, when you talk about a pentagon, it is going to be a 5-sided polygon. Polygon na enna? Basically, it is a closed figure which has fixed number of sides. Okay? So இப்போ polygons என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? P1 and P2 have the same number of sides. So இந்த இடத்துல same number of sides is the concept. So when you're talking about reflexive cases, you have polygon 1 ஓடியே compare பண்ணணும். It belongs to the relation. So you have polygon 1 oda number of sides equals polygon 1 oda number of sides. So this is going to be reflexive. When you talk about symmetric cases, you talk about polygon 1 and polygon 2. You say that polygon 1 and polygon 2 have the same number of sides, which means polygon 2 equals polygon 1, which also means P2 comma P1 belongs to the relation, which means they are going to be symmetric. இப்போ transitive na enna sollalam? You have P1 இது belongs to R. Okay, P1 comma P2 belongs to R and P2 comma P3 belongs to R, which means number of sides of polygon 1 equals number of sides of polygon 2. Number of sides of polygon 2 equals number of sides of polygon 3. So from these two you can conclude P1 equals P3. So you can say that polygon 1 and polygon 3 have the same number of sides, which means they are transitive. புரிஞ்சுதா? That's all. So இது வந்து equivalence relation. We have proved that. What is the set of all elements in A related to the right angle triangle T with sides 3, 4, 5? இப்போ 3, 4, 5 இருக்கிற right angle triangle ஓட மற்ற triangleலாம் what is the set of all elements in A? இந்த இடத்துல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? polygon கொடுத்திருக்கு. இப்போ triangle எடுத்துக்கலாம். A related to the right angled triangle with sides 3, 4, 5. So இப்போ you are given a right angled triangle with sides 3, 4, 5. நம்ம இந்த இடத்துல polygon na என்ன பார்க்கிறோம்? Polygon can have 3 sides, 4 sides. We are talking about sides here. Okay, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides or 6 sides. But இந்த இடத்துல நமக்கு relevant இருக்கிறது என்ன? Though this is a right triangle, you can compare this with any triangle. Correct? So you can compare it with any triangle. So here P1 is going to be 3 sides. புரிஞ்சுதா? இவ்வளவுதான் answer. Okay? Question number 14. So in an xy plane, L1, L2, L1 is parallel to L2. So inge concept enna, L1 is going to be parallel to L2. So you have reflexive relation, which means L1, L1 belongs to R. You have L1 is parallel to itself, correct? In the இடத்துல L1 L1 க்கு parallel. It is also collinear, but collinear lines are also parallel, correct? So this is going to be reflexive. L1 is parallel, or you can also say collinear. Collinear lines are going to be parallel. Collinear to itself, to L1 or itself nu போடலாம். Okay? Then symmetric relation. You have L1, L2 belongs to R, which means L1 is parallel to L2, which means L2 is also parallel to L1. So from this you can say L2, L1 belongs to R. So this is going to be symmetric also. இப்போ transitive க்கு என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? You have L1, L2 belongs to R, which means L1 is parallel to L2. Then you have L2, L3 belongs to R, which means L2 is parallel to L3. இது ரெண்டுத்துல என்ன தெரியுது? You have L1 parallel to L2 and L2 parallel to L3, which means L1 and L3 are parallel. So you have L1 parallel to L3 and hence L1, L3 belongs to R and hence it's transitive. வேற என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? Find the set of all lines related to the line y equals 2x plus 4. So இப்போ line என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கான்? You have y equals 2x plus 4. நமக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? Y equals mx plus c is the general equation where m is the slope. What do you know about parallel lines? Parallel lines have same slope. இந்த இடத்துல cங்கிறது என்னது? It is the y-intercept. So for example, you have a graph. If you talk about these parallel lines, இந்த இடத்துல all the lines are going to have the same slope. Correcta? But y-intercept மட்டும் different இருக்க போகுது. Correcta? Everywhere the y-intercept is going to vary. So how can you write y equals 2x plus 4 is parallel to y equals 2x plus any c. In the c value can change. C value can be anything. C belongs to all real numbers or natural numbers, whole numbers, என்னவா வேணா இருக்கலாம். Or it can be whole numbers also. But இந்த இடத்துல slope மட்டும் மாறக்கூடாது. Since 2 is the slope, m is the slope, so that should not vary. So இந்த இடத்துல what have you found out? You have found the equation which is going to be parallel to y equals 2x plus 4. Okay? Please copy. Question number 15. Let R be the relation 1, 2, 3, 4. இப்போ என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4 லாம் கொடுத்திருக்கு. இப்போ you have to choose the correct answer. இப்போ 1, 2, 3, 4 இருக்கு. So you have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So it is going to be reflexive. இப்போ symmetric, transitive. இது check பண்ணணும். When you check for symmetric, you have 1, 2 here, but 2, 1 இருக்கா? 2, 1 இல்ல. So it is not going to be symmetric. இப்போ transitive check பண்ணலாம். Transitive-க்கு you have 1, 3, 3, 2, so 1, 2 இருக்கு. So this is definitely going to be transitive. மத்த எந்த ஆப்ஷன்ஸுமே இல்ல. மத்தது எல்லாமே reflexive options தானே. இது எல்லாமே reflexive options. Okay, let me highlight them for you. So you have all these are going to be reflexive options. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 la reflexive. Transitive I have marked in orange color. So in the option, it is going to be reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So it is going to be option B. Punjada, please copy. Last and final question of the exercise. R be the relation a comma b where a equals b minus 2. So you have a equals b minus 2 where b is greater than 6. Choose the correct answer. If b is greater than 6 na, this is going to be the value of a, this is going to be the value of b. So இப்போ இதை check பண்ணணும். So b ஓட value is greater than 6 na, you can rule out this option. இந்த இடத்துல b is 8, 8 and 7. So you can check for these options. இந்த இடத்துல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? If b is going to be 8, you have 8 minus 2 is going to be 6. So what is the ordered pair going to be? It is going to be 6, 8. A oda value enna 6. B oda value is going to be 8. Correct? So you have 6, 8. In the இடத்துல B oda value enna 7 கொடுத்திருக்கு. So you have A equals B minus 2. When you put 7 minus 2, you have 5. So 5, 7. But in the இடத்துல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கு? It is given that it is 8, 7. So நம்மளோட answer enna? It is going to be 6, 8. Okay? So this is going to be your answer. Please copy. So with this we are done with this particular topic. Let's move on to functions from the next video. Okay?